Hey, what's going on, guys? Patriot Prime here once again with another live stream with a couple of my special guests and very best YouTube friends, Rodimus Primal and Bert the Stormtrooper.
Margarita.
He's already.
He's pulling at me because normally I have the alcohol, but we just came from our local Mexican restaurant and they hooked me up with a banana margarita that must have been this big, and the straw was the size of a pool noodle.
Man, we're having a birthday celebration, plus I have to train for TFCON.
That's right. TFCON is going to be just amazing.
Yep. You get drunker faster if you use a straw.
Yes.
You'll see my training. Actually, I've been going to the gym, so I'll admit that. So,
dude, I need to start. I'd like to lose about 20 pounds prior to TFCON.
I'm in shape.
You're in shape.
Round is in shape.
Round is a shape.
Round is a shape.
What was the meme you shared earlier? It says, yeah, it's going to be me at TFCon in full Macho Man gear.
Macho Man. Oh, at the pool. It was the gif of what's the dude from King of Queens in the pool peeing?
Oh.
Yeah, I said that's gonna be me at TFCon after about 7 margaritas in full Macho Man gear.
Oh yeah, I can foresee it. We'll have to make sure they have a hot tub. We'll be the ones that run everybody else out.
I'll just show good old bug bite off while I'm at it. Kind of can't really show too much of him here because of the lighting, but that doesn't help.
Remember when bug bite was yellow in a GoBot?
Yes, yeah.
You have him.
I dig it.
I do. Let me go get him.
And then
it was Joel. Joel found him, and I actually randomly had the weapon for it. Good old Crasher.
Yep. She was a reveal the shield.
Thanks, Digital Caveman.
Redeco of Classics Mirage, done as a female Decepticon named Fracture, but it's really Crasher. And yeah, that's Bug Bite right there.
OG Bug Bite.
Thanks, Elise.
Thank you. I still consider myself underrated. I haven't hit 100K yet, so I'm still pushing for that 100K. Somehow, some way, I will.
You're still one of the big boys. I mean, as soon as
I don't consider myself that big, though.
You've got the most subs out of everybody in our group.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm trying to get more people to watch my videos, though. That's been the major problem.
Isn't that weird how the viewership has dropped? The sub counts keep going up.
Yeah.
Like I just hit 17K like a couple weeks ago. So the subs continue to grow, but our views are going down. It's like the YouTube algorithm has just decided to just say, screw us.
Yeah.
And
I don't know what's going on. It's weird. Like people aren't watching our videos and we're not getting as many views as usual.
Yep.
And, you look at the analytics and it's like, oh, more people are not interested in this video. Skywarp retrospective. People are not interested in Skywarp retrospective.
Well, did you see my That's Just Prime that I did last week on that Wei Jiang Commander? Mm-hmm. That video ate shit, dude. That video has like 700 views. That's it.
Wow.
Your Browning was almost at 1,000. I watched it again today.
Yeah, because you're looking to get one.
Yeah, it's in the cart, just teasing me.
I don't know.
I had to pay off a couple of my pay in 4 plans.
Let me see what.
There you go.
Oops. Thank you, Chauncey.
Oh, thank you, Chauncey. Appreciate it. I don't feel too old yet. My biggest thing today was so many people say, I can't believe you're 48. You don't look it. And I was like, yeah, it's all here. But my son keeps fussing at me when I want to shave this off.
I feel like a youngin'. I'm 39.
You're kind of right behind me, aren't you, Bert?
I am 40. I'll be 46 next month.
Oh, and I apologize for what's about to happen.
Gato!
Oh. There's no apology necessary.
Here's good old Ratchet. My Earthrise Ratchet now has red hands. Awesome. The non-F crotch plate, but I didn't like the hands, so I painted the hands. I got fillers on the back of his arms here. and earth tires, and the feet are. I'm getting a different set of feet because these ones are parts forming, but they do match the vehicle. So,
did you guys see those earth tires that Lazy Eyebrow did for the?
Thank you, Demon, the Cybertron. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Demon.
You're talking about the Sideswipe?
The Sideswipe and Red Alert. Lazy Eyebrow just made some earth wheels for those. They look
fantastic.
Oh my god, the ones the set that he put on Red Alert is the classic Lamborghini circle with the 5 circles, and it looks so good, dude.
That's a great show.
I haven't seen King of Queens in so long.
I mean, Kevin James. That's what I was trying to think of.
Kevin James. You were thinking Kevin James before.
Did you say you met him?
Huh?
Did you say you met him or you
No,
met him?
That's what I meant before that. That's what I was trying to think of when I said King of Queens being in the pool.
Oh, okay.
Elite said I showed up. Elite said I showed up here, but not for Bert's video.
That's
I gotta
true.
eat sometime.
I was talking shit.
Bert's Battle Cat video hit just as I got in the door from work, so I was like, I gotta rush. We all try to support each other so much.
Well, I was talking shit in that video because there was like 3 people in there, and I was the only one chatting. So at one point, I said, "I'm gonna give Kato shit because I've seen all of his Motu videos, and he's not here."
I went back and watched it though.
and then like 2 lines below that, somebody said, oh, "I can't believe Kato's not here."
So you just premiered it, and you weren't even there to watch it premiere.
No, I was.
Oh, you were. I'm saying you were.
I can think of one time that Bert set up a premiere and he wasn't there to watch.
No, I didn't know when the premiere thing first started. I didn't even know what that was. I just saw, hey, premiere, that sounds cool, and I started doing them. And then when I met with Jason, he made the comment when we met at 80s Toy Stores. He made the comment, "Oh yeah, all those premieres you schedule that you never show up to." And that was the first time I heard I was supposed to be at.
And he's like, "How does that work?" That's like you interact.
I'm like,
a chance.
They go off at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm driving to work at that time.
I just figured I'll show off my Ultra Magnus with the red bumper, painted windshield wipers, of course, Fire Tox's American flag, and I also painted the smokestacks. If you can't tell, are chrome.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that is nice.
What did you use for the chrome?
It's actually just metallic silver. It's not actually chrome. So
those Molotov pens, man, they work so
I know
good.
I need to get another one. Mine's finally dried up, and I've had that thing for about 3 years.
Autobot symbol and the white like flap things are painted. So like if you remember on the G1 toy, there were like flaps there. So I made sure that they were painted. I was thinking about go ahead.
Recently you reviewed the commemorative version.
Yes, the G1 Magnus, you mean?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's my commemorative version. I bought that. I worked at Toys R Us when those came out. So I bought it brand new. And then I ordered a set of proper length smokestacks for him. So I replaced the smokestacks, and then I modified the missiles and cut them and rebuilt them back to the correct size. So when you look at him, he's got the correct size missiles, he's got the correct size smokestacks, but it is a commemorative reissue.
Just so everyone knows, you can do this with the Ultra Magnus.
Yes, I was told about that so many times after my review.
I'm sure.
Yeah, me too.
Yes, sir. You can't. Wait. You screw up on a YouTube video, everybody's going to let you know about it.
Are you trying to tell me that people comment on YouTube videos to tell you what you did wrong or that you forgot something?
I forgot. So I wanted to mention King Grayskull in my Battle Cat review. and just as I was shooting it, I forgot, and I just said, "Yeah, the king that was referred to in the 2000X series." I'm sure you'll tell me in the comments.
You know, the king who was in front of Castle Grayskull.
Yeah, I completely blanked on the name. So when that during the premiere, when I knew that was coming, I immediately typed King Grayskull. And sure enough, King Grayskull. Like, yes, I literally I was the first one to say it.
Real snacks in a gas tank. Fire Tox, yes. Oh, and speaking of King Grayskull, yes, he is in the new series. So
nice. Oh, I don't want to know
anything that you can tell.
throwing stuff.
Oh, that's the joy of us.
And that's how it ends.
Yeah.
Well, it's in the trailer. It's in the trailer. I'm just saying it was in the trailer, right? So you've seen it was already in the trailer. So, yeah. I'm not going to spoil anything for Bert.
I am looking forward to that. See, unlike Matthew, I am looking forward to that video or to that series.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I am
Hey,
optimistically looking forward to it.
I am looking more forward to it than the Transformers series. I can tell you that right now.
After Earthrise.
I honestly am. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I'm actually looking forward to Kingdom a lot more than I was because I mean, Earthrise may have been a disappointment, but I honestly think that despite the voice actor issue, I think that Kingdom is going to be the best of the three.
I agree. I think it's going to be the best one of the three.
Like, I think they're going to like reach their stride and finally do what they were supposed to do with the.
It's funny how some of us have that ear. For
Thank you, JRC.
And how much of a difference voice acting makes for some things for us.
Yeah.
I took my daughter to the pediatrician yesterday. We were in the waiting room, and as I'm checking her in, they got the TV on with the cartoons in the back,
right?
And I'm in the middle of talking to the receptionist, and I'm sending papers, and out of nowhere, I just go, "That's Reese Darby," and she just looks at me funny, and I turn around, I looked at the screen, and goes, "The voice on the TV, that's Reese Darby." And she's just giving me this 1,000-yard stare. She has no idea what I'm talking about. He's an actor. That's whose voice. I can tell
we heard those voices on so many different shows, and I mean they kind of stamped our childhoods. Those voice actors.
Mm-hmm.
I recognize so many of them now because yesterday it was like 1,000 degrees here, so I was mowing my yard in like half-hour increments. So I came in for the air conditioning and turned on HBO Max and got a DC animated movie that I've never seen before. Constantine, City of Demons, or something like that.
It's good.
Really good movie, but
there
were just so many voices. And I'm one of these ones at the end. I always have to pause it on the cast to read. Okay, I knew that's who did that, and so on and so forth.
You mean you don't look up IMDb while you're watching the movie, and then you get so engrossed in the reading IMDb that you pause the movie so you can read IMDb while the rest of your family.
Or you start rolling into the trivia.
My wife does that. Bert, my wife does that.
Yeah,
she will. We were when we watched the first episode of Motu. Yeah, and she's like, "Wait, that's," and she's just going through it.
Yep,
and picking.
My daughter and I will do that, and we'll pause the show, and we're looking at IMDb to look at the voice actors. Thank you, Princeton. And my wife is just sitting there annoyed at the two of us being nerds over voice actors and looking at IMDb.
Hey, speaking of the DC animated movies, anybody watch The Long Halloween yet? Part 1?
Mm-mm.
Is it on HBO Max or is it on DVD?
No, it's just to rent right now.
Okay,
I'm sure it'll end up on HBO.
And that Magnus looks good.
Yeah, so I got the cartoon chest there with the white dots, blue on the legs there.
I got a Magnus.
I got fillers on the shoulders and on the ankles. And notice the not only the filler kit, but his elbows are here. The sections here are white.
I got a Magnus-ish thing that I just got. I'm about 12 years late to this party.
Oh, man, yeah.
Awesome. Look at the shiny.
Delta Magnus, basically. Oh, and I also painted his face. I removed the paint off his face and then repainted it. And same thing with the antenna. So
I haven't painted anything yet other than weapons. I don't know. I'm so afraid of messing up a figure. I've got ideas. I just am not confident enough in my abilities.
The only thing I've ever customized is this little Iron Man right here. That's it. It's the only thing I've ever done.
That is awesome.
That's nice. Iron pool.
It looks nice from there. Awesome. From here, it looks okay. But yeah, that's the only thing I've ever painted. Plenty of ideas, just too lazy. And like you said, honestly, it's just there went Spider-Man. It's just a matter of I don't want to mess up a figure because I know I will make errors.
And it'll be one that you mess up and you can't find anymore.
Yeah, I've got a lot of cool ideas.
People ask me a lot about this one.
Oh, you repainted Scourge into Optimus, or is that G2?
That's a G2.
Okay.
That's a G2 Prime. So he does have the light up. Yeah, you can see the headlights under the wheels there, but yeah, the sword lights up.
Oh, I see it.
Okay.
And so
I think they removed that from Scourge, didn't they?
They did. Yeah, they removed it from Scourge. There's the lights. Yeah,
Nice.
This was a G2 Prime that I found at BotCon. Just a robot for $10.
Wow.
And then I got, and then somebody else at another table had these reproduction swords in different colors. So I picked up a clear one for $10, and then I picked up a trailer for $20. It's an actual, but in the trailer that I got is the actual Japanese black and chrome trailer. So for $40, I made my own custom Laser Optimus Prime in G1 colors.
Nice.
That sword looks great. I thought I was going to have to go that route until I looked out and somebody, because I had been missing my 2001 Scourge sword for years, and then just randomly, hey, I've got a whole bag of the accessories. I'll sell you. I was like, sweet.
Yeah. Now this was one of my first TF customs, and this whole thing is spray painted.
Wow.
If I did this again today, I would obviously airbrush it. But yeah, this is spray painted. Same as my Alligator Con Optimus Prime. That's also spray painted.
You got with those. You have to I guess you have to mask them really well. I guess.
I did. Oh yeah, that's the way you spend most of your time and money is masking. This Alligator Con Optimus Prime. Where the heck is he? This guy got so popular. It got so many views when I posted this on Radicons on TFW way back in the day. And it got so much attention that somebody actually paid me. They bought a figure, they shipped it to me, and paid me to make one for them. So I've made 2 of these.
Wow. Have you thought about doing it with Skull Cruncher? Like not G1 Skull Cruncher, but the Titans Return one.
Yeah, I've thought about it, but I have so little time for projects nowadays.
You stopped at the thinking.
Yeah.
I almost picked up that Red Alert you showed. I went to Captain's Comics in Charleston, Patriot Prime, and they had a Red Alert.
I
there.
have it.
I was so close to getting that.
And I actually I'm on the cusp. Like, if I had a table at a convention, I would bring bins of my stuff that I would want to sell, like my Unicron trilogy stuff and classics from 2008. And some of the Power of the Primes and Prime Wars stuff that's now been replaced by War for Cybertron stuff.
Let's do it. Let's just bring a boatload of stuff to TFCon and start pawning it off on everyone.
Set up our own table. Don't pay for a table.
Just set up a table.
We'll set it up at the parking lot.
Honestly, I don't have that many doubles. Most of my doubles I've either already sold out. Now I did. My brother hooked me up with some lonely G1s that need refurbished and repaired. So I've got a Scattershot, a Slug.
Well, that'll make some good Toyhax videos.
There is no Dinobot named Slug.
I know. Yep. I don't know why I said that.
Never.
So that'll make some good Toyhax videos for you.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Patriot Prime. I haven't said that since I got on.
Thank you, Kato. Appreciate it.
I'm glad your parents had sex.
Me too. And Joel,
I'm glad your father made sweet, sweet, passionate love to your mother.
Shut up. All right, now you're getting weird.
Now I'm getting weird. This is it.
That's true. Thanks, T-Man. I appreciate it. Another fine gentleman we'll get to meet in TF.
Hey, T-Man. He's a good dude, that T-Man.
Such a soothing voice.
I know. He waxes it smoothly to sleep. Just puts me down.
Don't put the vision of him waxing his voice to sleep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's gonna get weird. It's gonna get weirder than that.
It's gonna get weird.
It's your birthday for saying slug.
Yeah.
So are we all gonna set up?
Must be showing.
I'm guessing at some point we're all gonna set up all of our laptops right next to each other to do a live stream, and we're all gonna be streaming them all at the same time, right?
No.
Wait.
Oh,
hey, there he is. Larkin here.
Hello, Joel Larkin.
Larkin.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Where? He doesn't even know he's here. Look.
Wait, hold on. I have the stream running.
Larkin,
I'm hearing two.
okay. You can talk.
Yeah, I can.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Hey, happy birthday again.
I just watched
Thanks,
Pow
man.
last week.
Oh,
Oh, hey.
special guest star. The show stops when
Hold on,
Larkin.
We're a bunch of grown-up kids. Well,
We are a bunch of grown-up
excuse me, princess. You
A
know,
bunch of grown-up kids.
what's really great?
And yes, and
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hey,
Thank
remember,
you.
Kata, I told you a while ago there's a saying the difference between men and boys are the price of their toys.
Correct. That is
Yeah.
correct.
That is true.
yeah, there's that picture. There's that picture of the Kenner Proton Pack next to a prop Proton Pack, and it says, "I didn't grow up. I just got better toys."
Yep.
Thank you,
Nothing wrong
Sean.
with
Oh, that touch circle.
Thank you,
It
Sean.
was the-
I appreciate that.
It was either plastic crack or actual crack, so I think I chose wisely.
It's just doesn't work.
Yeah.
You got to miss what my nose.
Who you know, I would call Transformers or actually toy collecting in general the anti-drug. When you're buying toys, who has
You don't have
money
enough
for
money for
drugs?
Yeah,
I don't have money for rent.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm going to need a place to stay soon. So
Serious or
no, I'm just kidding.
Okay, I was about to say it got really mellow really
Yeah.
quick.
it got
Yeah,
quiet. all
like,
of a sudden.
whoa, wait.
I'm glad she's in there. If she was watching this right now, she'd probably throw something through the door. Shut up.
Ooh, I'd love to see that.
You know what's interesting is that a lot of times I hear those type of comments from people that you go to their house and they have a room dedicated to NFL team or an NFL
Oh, yeah.
player,
Yeah.
you know,
See?
and they come home and drink a 6-pack every day and sit in their football room and talk about football. And I'm like, well, how is that any different? You're still,
Exactly.
you know, it's like,
Thank you.
tell
Whenever I-
somebody that's into fantasy football, tell them that
Yes.
fantasy football is Dungeons and Dragons with football.
You're
players.
just role playing, bro.
Thank you.
You're just role playing.
It's
And
so
anytime
Speaking
some
my
sports
language,
freak,
dude.
anytime some sports freak wants to like down on like geeks and cosplay, I'm like, have you seen a football game? You see that guy like wearing with no
Those are-
shirt with makeup
Face
all
paint.
over his face? and
the guys
he's
that dress up like
cosplaying.
Don't
girl
forget
pig.
the dramatic acting when they get hurt.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I'm trying to
you're
convince my
cosplaying, bro.
sister. So my sister, I got press badges to New York Comic Con, and so because of it, what's it called? My sister is, thinking about who to cosplay as, and I go,
Thanks, RKR. Appreciate it.
yeah, Raziel's a cool dude,
Very.
but I'm trying to convince her to cosplay as the sorceress,
Oh,
Nice.
that would be awesome.
which would be
Good.
awesome. She's cosplay as Supergirl before, as Chun-Li, and who else? A couple other different people. She'll go, and what I'll do is I'll give people microphones and have her interview them.
That's great.
Now, Bert and
This
his
year-
family
this year
really
will be
go all
a-
out too.
Yeah, this year would be a great year to do the sorceress with the
Yeah, absolutely,
Masters of the Universe hitting off so well.
absolutely.
It's funny because I've also gotten that argument about how the people that do cosplay are just a bunch of fat nerds. And I'm like, have you been to a convention and see what the shape that those people are in?
Oh yeah,
'Cause those people are in the gym every day. When I used to do it, I was in the gym an hour and a half every day. When I was playing Batman and Superman, I wasn't just doing that at conventions. I was doing that at the Children's Hospital. And we made a point of, you have to look like the character if you're going to be in those tights.
Yeah.
You have to fit that suit. And we're not wearing rubber. We're wearing the actual comic style suits. So
And now
those,
we all do
Each
fat
guy
boy.
helping
those
you out.
people got to look, back in the day, I
Yeah.
did it. And obviously it's been a while for me. But the people that are into that kind of stuff, man, I know some dudes that play He-Man. And when you see them, dude,
They're jacked.
they are jacked up,
Jacked.
man. And I'm like, you seriously gonna sit here and call these guys fat nerds?
I know. I will say though, the creepiest cosplayer I ever encountered was a smoking hot Red Sonja. and she got a little too touchy feely.
I'm trying to find where that's creepy.
Did she sound like
New York
this?
Comic Con?
Waiting on the creepy part.
Did she sound like this?
No.
That's not my sword.
Can I tell you, one of the most beautiful Wonder Woman cosplayers I have ever seen at Dragon Con had an Adam's apple.
I've seen that kind of stuff. No, she was definitively female.
I am too, man. I am too. Look at me now. You know,
you're definitively female.
Yeah, my Batman and Superman days are long behind me.
No, now we're all Fat Thor.
But no, she was really nice. It's just that kind of like when I went to take photos, she just like was really like awkward, and I'm like, I'm not posting those.
I did
those.
Okay.
Yeah.
The first year I did The Greatest American Hero, it was such a hit.
That'd be awesome.
I did that, dude. I lost that year. I think I lost 50 or 60 pounds for that costume because I didn't
perm your hair.
Yes, I did.
Man, you went all out.
I had long hair, so I actually had it cut, permed, dyed, and curled.
Wow.
And I lost like 50 or 60 pounds because I needed to be skinny, not like this. I needed to be like this. And there's a lot of that stuff that goes into that. What kind of training regimen you're doing? Are you doing weights? Are you only doing cardio? That kind of stuff. So I had to go from this to this, and did the whole hair and all of that. And it was such a great costume because it was just obscure enough that half of the people don't know what that is. But the other half that do know it, when they see it, they flip out because they haven't heard the name Greatest American Hero in 3 decades. And it went
the
over.
theme song just goes right in your mind.
Yes,
that's what I was about ready to say. How many
that costume went so well, but I had some really weird people following me around, some females following me around during the weekend that would not stop accosting me. They would not leave me alone all weekend. When my wife had to be with me at all times because these girls were just being a little too weird. But this is how well that costume went. If you look for a Greatest American Hero costume on AliExpress, I'm the picture that they show. It's not. I have had to have that picture removed from costuming websites and people selling those costumes so many times because they'll sell the boots or they'll sell the costume or whatever, and they'll show a picture of me from Dragon Con next to it. And that is absolutely not what I'm wearing. My costume was 100% made by my wife. We bought the DVD set. We freeze framed the ever living crap out of it. She made her own patterns. We researched the materials that were used and made a perfect replica. So much that when William Katt met me, he literally could not keep his hands off me. He kept like doing this to the suit. Like it was almost like I wasn't there because he was grabbing the suit,
so cool.
looking at my wife, going, "You made this? Really? This is exactly like the one I wore. Like, are you serious? You?" And I'm over here like getting all jostling around by William Katt.
That's the closest to cosplay I ever did.
When these Chinese websites start showing pictures of me next to their costumes, my wife gets pissed because she made that costume, and these people are just selling cheap knockoff suits.
Wow.
But the ones on AliExpress, that's in China. I can't touch them. I've requested them, and they won't.
I think I found the AliExpress
care.
listing. I saw it.
Huh?
I see it.
You see it?
Wow.
See my hair?
Yeah, I just put it in the private chat.
I did. I did 2 years. 1 year it was my hair was dyed, and then the following year I did a wig. That is the year that I did a wig.
Look at you.
Yeah, I put the link in the private chat if you guys want to see it. It is, man, that's awesome, man.
And they are using your photo. Wow.
Somebody took a picture of me at Dragon Con. Anybody that's been to Dragon Con will recognize that floor pattern.
Oh yeah.
Now, if you guys want to see that photo for yourself, make sure and visit Bert the Stormtrooper's Facebook page.
No, I'm putting the link in the public chat.
Oh, there you go. Okay, there's the link right there. Nice.
Let everybody see.
Everybody can see me, and
that
was the second year I did it.
Fan base.
That year I did it with a wig. The year before that, I was permed and cut and dyed and all of that.
Believe it or not, Bert's walking on air.
He never thought he could be so free.
Well,
he's pretty free in that picture.
And I wish somebody would make a Greatest American Hero.
Bert, show what's.
Show the shirt. Here, hold on.
Get him up on a single screen. Show him what.
Contra.
What's on it?
Nice.
Look at this. Arnold and Stallone.
And then
Alien. How cool is that?
The crossover that needs to happen.
Yeah,
Now, real
That is
quick,
basically
during,
what Contra the game is.
I don't know. I think that crossover needed to happen 20 years ago.
well, that was
Yeah.
that was yeah. Well, didn't they use screenshots from Commando and Rambo for the artwork on that?
I think so.
On the
I
box?
think they did.
Almost certainly.
It was
Like
so funny before the show started, and Joe saw the shirt. He goes, "Look, it's Arnold and Schwarzenegger." I was like, "No."
Oh yeah, I screwed that up. Oh, you're gonna call me right out on that, huh?
Yeah, I am. My
Yeah,
channel.
the HGC says that Dragon Con Marriott carpet. Absolutely.
Yeah,
30
yeah,
years ago.
yeah. You know what's funny is I literally, you know, the picture, that meme of DiCaprio doing the point thing. I literally did that. My daughter recognized it, and it was completely unintentional. But my daughter just kind of looked at me like, "Did you just DiCaprio the TV? We were watching Loki, and you see the elevator scene." And as soon as I saw the elevators, I sat up and went, "Dragon Con elevators!" And she just looks at me. They filmed so many movies and TV shows at that hotel.
Everybody's
Right.
checking you out, Bert. You get a lot of comments.
I had a similar experience with Dean Cain because we did the Superman and Supergirl suits. So
Oh, nice.
my Superman suit is the Dean Cain style suit.
Okay,
And my wife's Supergirl suit is the Helen Slater style suit from the movie.
there you go.
And they're perfect movie replicas. You know, I mean, she really researches this stuff and looks it up, and she does all the sewing. Any building that needs done or any leather work, anything like that, I'll take care of that. But the sewing, that's all her. And so we met Dean Cain, and it was at one of those more recent conventions where back in the day you could just go to the table, meet with them, get an autograph, get a picture, all that.
Yeah.
Now they have this whole system where they have a photo shoot. You know, where you have to stand in line and you walk in with the person and you stand there and then, you know, there's a backdrop and a photographer and they take the picture and you walk off and you come back and get the picture later. So we did that with Dean Cain. We stood in the line, we went in the booth, we took our picture with him, chatted, hello, hi, how you doing? Left, got our picture, went back to see him the next day so he could sign it. And the first question out of his mouth, so where did you guys get my suit? we're like, dude, this is not your suit. She made this. And the same thing. He's like, are you serious? And he wasn't jostling me around like William Catt did, but he was holding a picture, one of his pictures that he had at the table next to mine. And he go, but look, it looks exactly like my suit. I thought this was one of my suits. Like he couldn't believe that she actually made it.
Wow.
She's really, really good.
I you know what? Maybe I should ask her to. I'll ask. You know, we can ask her to do the sorceress for my sister. If
Yeah.
you know, get the measurements and all that kind of stuff. And
she's really good at that stuff, man. When it comes to costuming stuff, we did. Our girls grew up just winning costume contests at conventions, left and right. I think our swan song was my now 17-year-old daughter. I got two that I can think of, but our last one, our swan song, if you will, was her Princess Zelda. And I did all the leather work for it. I actually airbrushed all of the details into the skirt, into the dress. I actually made all the patterns and airbrushed all of those details. We got her the ocarina. She learned how to play it. We did everything, and she got on that stage and starts playing the ocarina and just killed it. She won first place at MegaCon. A couple years before that, I took her to her first Power Rangers convention. She was really into Power Rangers there for a minute. This was when Samurai was out. So we made her the pink Samurai suit. And again, my wife got to work on the suit. I made her the boots. I made her the belt. I got all the holsters for all the little spinners and things they had on the show. I made her the whole helmet. So, you know, because you could go to Toys R Us and get like the little face masks. So all the kids have face masks. Mm-hmm. She had an actual clamshell helmet that would close around her head. And
how'd you make it? Like, did you mold it or did you?
Wow.
I actually built it upon one of those face masks. So I got a face mask and I tinted it. I tinted the lens and I modified the inside. And then I got I think it was like an army helmet. Mm-hmm. And I cut it and shaped it using a heat gun. And I actually used that to make the back half of the helmet so that the whole thing would clamshell around her head.
I mean, That's actually very impressive. I mean, nowadays we can just 3D print the helmets.
Yeah.
But I mean, to make it from scratch is
Back
pretty
then you had to
impressive.
make all this stuff. So we took her to the show, and she goes to do the costume contest, and she's looking at all the she's in the kids division, obviously, and she's looking at the competition. She's like, I don't want to compete with these kids. They're all wearing store suits. I want to compete in the adults competition, and she won the adults competition.
Nice.
Because her suit was TV quality. It was just this big instead of it was just downsized. But other than that, it was TV quality suit.
Yeah. So speaking of William Catt, he's actually going to be at RetroCon in Pennsylvania.
I want to go to that show.
I'll make it up there.
And I was thinking, my dad was saying like, oh, we should go to MegaCon in Pennsylvania. I mean, Florida. And I was like, in August? You want to go down to Florida in August? I know you live there, but
did they move it to August? They used to be in the spring.
It's August this MegaCon or whatever, and I'm not going to that, but I am going to RetroCon, and I am going to New York Comic Con, and I am going to be obviously at TFCON. So, and I am going to obviously see the Cybertronic spree.
Yep, I want to go to RetroCon. I got a couple of buddies that live up in Pennsylvania that go to RetroCon every year, and Cybertronic Spree I think plays regularly at RetroCon.
Larkin's got a question.
Yeah, I think they're there almost every year.
We're gonna let Larkin talk now.
Do you design your add-ons? Most of them, I do. So, but I am authorized to sell the FunBee and Meta Create stuff, but just haven't had time to do that.
Oh, did you see the Toyhax G2 Megatron decal set?
Oh, is it up?
Yeah, it just came out 2 days ago.
Yeah, it's gonna be
so awesome. It's gonna look so good with your
it's
stuff.
Megatron plus Larkin kit plus sticker set is gonna be so perfect. I can't wait.
I thought I just
Megatron.
went on Toyhax yesterday. I didn't see it.
Maybe it was.
Oh, there
yesterday.
it is. There it is.
Don't forget to tell them Patriot Prime sent you.
Oh man!
Listen to you, salesman. You're just
Marketing man.
Kevin Smith.
Oh man. Okay, yeah.
Mr. Endorsement.
Oh,
As bad as Kevin Smith, but Patriot Prime actually watched He-Man as a kid.
Okay, I gotta make a green piece for that sticker that goes on the. I should have made a green piece for the sticker that goes on that barrel of the cannon.
Yeah,
It looks really great.
Thanks, just ball.
I gotta wait until next payday.
Yeah, I've got the decal set for the Alicon to do. Old alien-looking RC, and where is he? Goldbug here.
Oh, Black
Nice.
Rorichi.
Lionel Richie.
Lionel Richie.
That's what she said.
Lionel Richie.
It's when my kids were younger, I would tell them that I knew Japanese, and then I would just start saying Spanish words, but in a Japanese accent. I just like it. Otorino laryngologo, which is nose, eyes, and throat doctor, but it's Spanish. But you just saying it a certain way so it sounds Japanese.
You know you watch enough anime when you start saying stuff like "ixo" or
that's all I know.
or "baka baka 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 baka." Another one is one of my favorite Japanese quotes is from Dragon Ball GT during the episode recap when Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is fighting one of the dragons or one of the Shenrons, and he goes, "Ori wa kusama tao samunu da. Oni shori shindo." And I looked it up. It means I will be the instrument of your destruction. Prepare to die. And I actually have that quote, like just that clip right there.
That's awesome.
I learned Gattai is combined from all those Japanese
Power Rangers,
Transformers,
Super Sentai.
Yeah.
Gattai.
Do they do Gattai and Super Sentai? I learned it from my Master Force and Victory and all of those. And then to really traumatize my daughter, I told her I learned Moto from hentai.
I know Dragon Roll and Wasabi and Saki.
Saki's good.
Yeah,
Wasabi is good too.
the ones that you always hear all the time, though, you hear konnichiwa, you hear domo arigato means that, thank you very much, and then you hear sayonara, and then you answer the phone. Do not say hello to anybody like this in Japanese in person. Don't ever say mitsumashi. When you answer the phone, you say that. But mitsumashi means like, what do you want? Like
mitsumashi.
Yeah.
I took 2 years of Japanese in high school. I only remember mostly I remember how to go to the bathroom.
I drove a Subaru.
I just know how to ask how to get to a train station. So if I ever get to Japan, they'll just know how to tell me to leave. That's all I know.
Gojira. I really love the promo. One of my favorite promos for Godzilla was the I think it was the advertisement for Tokyo SOS. It was like Gojira, Moshira, Mecha Gojira, Tokyo SOS. It was like just in that with that deep inflection.
They say so many things in English, but in a Japanese accent. And
I know.
If you listen real quick, and they've always done it. Go back and watch some of those Takara commercials, the Takara toy commercials.
Moshi. Okay.
It's actually common in Southeast Asia because they call it like it's actually the way they pronounce it is Japanese versions of English words.
Yeah.
And even Philippines does that. South Korea does that.
We have it in Puerto Rico.
There's a challenge where they try to get those folks to try to say everything without using English, and it's very hard.
Yep. We have the same thing in Puerto Rico. We call it Spanglish.
Yeah.
And there's so much of it is we are actually saying English words but just pronouncing them in Spanish.
Yeah. Like in the Philippines, it's Taglish, Korea, Konglish.
Yeah. Yep.
They had a lot of different languages adopted English, like certain words into their vocabulary. But I mean, we kind of did too. If you think about it, like when you say
our entire language is adopted.
Click the link, buddy.
What are you doing, Deluxe?
I know, right?
You're here. Get in here.
He's getting his pants off.
You have the.
I thought he was getting his pants off.
Happy birthday.
He's getting inside the cake.
Yeah, that's what Deluxe is preparing for. Get ready.
I get that solo layout button ready.
Yeah. Climbing inside the cake, waiting for his wife to hand him the
Raziel
phone.
speaks French, I believe, right? Because he's in British Columbia.
He does speak French, yeah.
No, he's in whatever.
Alberta? No.
He's up there.
He's up there somewhere where they speak French.
The eastern side is the eastern side is French Canada, right?
I think so.
All right, gentlemen, the collective. Oh.
But you're done now, right?
Giggity.
That explains the first 3 minutes.
All right.
Swing. Yeah, he'll be on. He'll be on.
Okay, it's been a minute. Deluxe, you're done. You can put your shirt back on.
That explains the first 3 minutes. Now you got to get in here.
Hi, everybody.
Oh man.
Naked floor time with PPR.
No. Earlier.
Okay, from Kovac.
Naked floor time with PPR.
Hey, Mark.
These ads are getting really convincing.
Yeah, I just ordered the set right now too.
Yeah, thanks, Deluxe.
The funny thing about all of us doing reviews and stuff on YouTube is we all, of course, subscribe to one another. And what it ends up doing is we're basically just selling stuff to each other.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're convincing each other to buy stuff.
Isn't that right, Patriot Prime?
Oh, hey, that one's been in my eBay cart for the longest time. And I've
had so many people tell me that.
I watched Bert's review twice today.
Because he's going to go so well with the G1 Megatron.
Yep,
exactly.
He does
so well.
It was one of those things that I had that as a kid.
Support group.
And I always thought I had I got ripped off. Like I got some cheap knockoff Megatron, and then I come to find out decades later, no, that's one of the most sought after figures, and we had two of them, and we always thought it was crap.
Did you see the one that just went off on eBay? It was an original. It had one yellow bullet, both of the yellow guns, missing a fist. It was $20.
It went up to
it maintained $20 and then finally sold for $147 within the last hour.
That figure sold twice. So a couple weeks before that, it went up to like 80 or 90 when it finished. And then 2 days later, it was back up for auction again. And then the second time it went for like 114 or whatever you said.
Hey, the seller you got it from, was it in California?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're looking at the same one because I
looking at the same one.
Yeah. Well, he keeps selling another one, so he's got a supplier somehow.
He usually has like one or two up at a time, and then as soon as he sells it, he'll put another one back up.
Yeah, it says there's more than 10 available, and he's 100% feedback. So I guess he's good to go.
Yeah.
What you guys didn't know is you were bidding against each other.
Probably.
Oh, it's a buy it now.
Yeah, buy it now. Here's another one I just got back from my childhood days.
That one's so weird. It's awesome.
I just shot this one today. This one will be coming out soon. This is one of those that makes you really wonder how this one went under the radar and Hasbro didn't scoop this one up, because this one is just on par, if not better, than Blaster.
Well, who sold that one?
TFCON.
Hold on, I'm gonna blow you up.
I think at that time, Hasbro probably had a real solid relationship with the car, because after '84. Or they didn't import anybody else, right? After 85.
I think 85. After 85.
Wow.
Why does it look like Dark Side?
Oh, that I know, right? Those colors.
Yeah,
but this
like
is this is an actual working AM radio.
I would love to see an artist give us what he would look like as a cartoon. You know, like how they took the toys and then turned them into cooler looking cartoon figures.
He had box art.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. I put the box art up in the video. He came with an axe, which I didn't get. I got him loose. The axe is just as much, if not more, than he is. And there's nowhere to put it in radio mode, so I'm not terribly broken up about it. But it's one of those where he's right on par, because if you remember Blaster, before he became a Transformer, the original Takara Blaster was a working AM radio.
He's a working AM radio.
Yeah, that's why the circles are in his gun. That's where the earbuds went.
So is Soundwave was a working device of some sort.
You guys suck.
Soundwave was not.
I just bought it on eBay.
Soundwave was not. Blaster was.
Soundwave had headphone jacks.
He had headphone jacks, but they were not functional.
They were not.
Cassette Man was not functional.
Okay.
Specifically, Blaster was.
Hey, there he is, Jason.
There he is.
He's finally done making kissy face with his wife.
Jason, highlight Blackbait's comment.
For some reason, I'm thinking of the Brady Bunch right now.
Blackbait
finally got the ER Cliff Jumper labels. Nice.
Okay. So this doesn't work up here because I've got all the lights and the monitors and whatnot. But I took them downstairs, and I did pick up a single country station on this thing.
Nice.
And that's the video that I sent you guys in the chat that one time. I think I sent you guys a video on the chat of this. And of course, I can't use that on my video, on my review of it. Come in.
It'd be cool to fit a little MP3 player in Netflix Soundwave.
Oh, here he is.
I have an MP3 player of Soundwave. It was a
I have that one too. The music label, right?
Yeah. Then the earphones were.
I want to get that
Rumble.
But I can't find the right SD card anymore for it.
That was long.
There he is.
Is that Sonic?
It's Chronic the Hip Hog.
It's Bilbo Hoggins.
Bilbo Hoggins.
What does he transform into?
And albino.
A hairbrush. He transforms into a hairbrush.
26.
Oh my god.
A hairbrush.
So who all ordered
Lazy Eye? That was messed up, man. But
Jetfire today?
That was funny. I don't care who you are.
I ordered Jetfire today.
Oh, I did too. I had to. $91. Ooh, wee.
I'm not
surprised they didn't go
Oh my
higher.
god, he is quilling like hell.
Yeah, but he's right after Christmas, so maybe I'll have a Christmas money.
Yeah, he's January. I could save up $5 a week and get it. I need to get Larkin's hook up, man.
These
He
are
already got
not
Blur.
I got Blur from
some Blur, man.
But no comic book
Is that
Asian
Popcorn?
Yeah, these are not fun to step on when they land on the carpet and they get wedged in there.
Ooh.
Oh, Chris Pratt's going to fight that hedgehog now.
Ooh.
The only shattered glass figure that I would probably buy would probably be if they did Studio Series 86 Rodimus or Hot Rod as you know, in that black color scheme.
Yeah, I have that one. That's a
I don't think I have a single shattered glass figure. I've never been into that.
And I'm not into it either. And I would just put a Decepticon symbol over it, and just to make him a you know, like he's an evil clone of Hot Rod kind of thing.
See, I think that's more fitting. Take the Autobots and just make them Decepticons, because it sounds better. Decepticon. I mean, I think it would look cool with them Decepticon logos on them.
Yeah, well, it's just basically like a dark mirror. You know, shattered glasses. That's what it is. It's dark mirror episode, basically.
That was my first BotCon, actually, 2008.
That's the whole concept of shattered glass. And so, while it's cool to a lot of people, it's just not my cup of tea. And so, like,
good.
You know, hey, you like it, go ahead, buy it, but it's just not my thing. So,
hey, Larkin, you got to hook me up with who you got yours through, man.
I'll send you a link. It was like $46 shipped.
Yeah, great colors.
Not bad at all. Well, Pulse is what, 30 something?
Pulse was going to be about $46 for me because I don't get free shipping in Hawaii.
Oh, okay. I don't care about the comic. That's not.
Here, Bert.
The robot AM bot, or radio
That's
bot.
come up later for me.
No, it's not.
Y'all?
No, it's not. That one is coming. The one from Argentina was actually licensed, and I've got one of those coming in the mail as well. Those are really hard to find. So there was a I forget the name of the company now, but there was an Argentinian toy company that made also a working AM radio. But that one is really easy to pick out because, and you'll see this when I get it. The legs look like Soundwave's legs. The chest looks like Blaster. The arms look like Omega Supreme's arms, and the head looks like Megatron. And it was a complete KO, a working, transforming AM radio that Hasbro got a wind of this, and they thought it was cool, and they licensed it. And this was sold as a licensed transformer in South America, in Argentina.
Does the back look like Wheelie?
Thanks, Princeton.
But I know which radio you're talking about. This is not it. This was never licensed by Takara or Hasbro, or this was never related to Transformers in any way, which is weird because it's actually like this. I'll dare say this is except for the head,
fit, right?
Yeah, except for the head. The head is wonky, but the rest of the robot, the design and the articulation and the build quality and everything, this is right on par with the G1 Transformers. This is better than Blaster.
Didn't Argentina get a lot of exclusive mini bots or something?
Yeah,
right?
they did.
Yeah, they were making their own down there.
Yeah,
I think they did. I know they had Cliff Jumper, I think, maybe in Brawn. Something. I think maybe a Beachcomber too. I think they did.
Yeah, in different colors, right, or something.
I think so. They kind of look like G2 colors. I think, if I remember right.
Did I show off my Ratchet? Yes, I did show off my Ratchet. If you want to see it,
hold on, I'll blow you up. I will blow you up.
Ratchet got some underoos.
Yes, he did. He got non-F crotch plate, which did cut my hand open, by the way.
Oh, no.
So that's not red paint. That's the blood of
I painted the hands because the non-F hands do not hold the gun. And these feet are okay. I got them. They're the 1-1F set, which came with the fillers for these arms here. And I also got the non-F Earth tires.
Do they roll well, the Earth tires?
They're kind of tight. I will say that. They are kind of tight. But they're
not
they're
that
fine.
I play with my Transformers.
I was going to say, who rolls their Transformers?
Yeah. The wheels are a little tight. But
we don't play with them.
I just need the Toyhax labels, and I ordered a different set of feet, which I think will be better because apparently the feet that I saw on eBay are actually like you can flip them. Like
there's your new catchphrase.
Look at the one above it, Jason.
Till all are blood.
Ratchet
I still have the scrape on my finger.
Starring Arnold and Schwarzenegger.
It's a buddy movie.
Dude, hey,
you started a stream at 10 o'clock at night.
Show some pride,
you expect me to
us
be on
daddies got
point?
to get the kids to bed.
Chosen Prime has the first two New Age Constructicons in.
Yes, they do.
Ooh, son.
I just did my very first Chosen Prime order last week. And
Oh, what you get?
I like
Oh,
that.
the
Very
Ocular
good.
Max.
Ocular-
The Prime.
Ocular Max, and then Kato taught me a little trick because shipping was going to be like $25, or I said I could just spend $10 on this guy and get free shipping.
Yep.
Yeah,
right.
I think it's over
That's
150.
That's
Yeah,
how I
this-
got this.
I've had it for weeks. I need to open
Totally
them
was.
up.
I was not going to get this, but I'm like, I actually looked to see if they had the Soundwave. I want to get the Soundwave, and they didn't. But they had Starscream. I'm like, you know what? I mean,
Have you seen the Go Better upgrade kit for that little Soundwave?
Yeah. With the
Oh,
fix of the feet
man.
and the
It's so good.
Yeah,
But doesn't it
It's
cost
so
as much
good.
as Soundwave?
probably.
Oh, I think it costs more.
Are you talking about the filler kit for the Netflix Soundwave?
The
core
core
class.
class.
Oh,
Core
yeah.
class. It fixes the feet,
Oh,
the hands. It looks really good.
speaking of Netflix figures, I saw an Optimus Primal today. A Netflix Optimus Primal that comes packaged with a rat trap.
Yeah, if
I
you
did-
watch my reviews, you would have seen it.
I didn't know that was the thing that was coming. I do watch your reviews. I haven't seen that. I didn't
He's
know
actually-
that existed.
He's actually shelf warming at my Walmart now because I
He's
bought
not
all
worth
the
it.
Sparkle
What's
Secrets.
the difference? I didn't really notice a difference.
A little
He's not
darker.
worth it.
His feet.
Yeah.
His
Yeah,
feet.
that's
His feet
it.
is gray.
They had him, and they had that Shitstorm
Yeah.
jet.
Oh, speaking of which,
Shitstorm with Dingleberry.
the Sparkless Seeker or whatever. I have he kind of looks like the Seeker in Five Faces of Darkness. They were ones that were like Hail Galvatron, Hail Galvatron.
Hail
And it
Gary.
was like two shockwaves. It was an Onslaught colored Seeker, and I think it was Octane was next to him. That's what the Sparkless Seeker reminds me of. And if you remember from my Skywarp video, what was Skywarp's original color supposed to be?
Doo-doo brown.
I wasn't ready for a quiz.
Yeah. It was actually supposed to be an olive drab, according to production notes
That's
for
right.
Skywarp. And so someone in my comments suggested, and I thought it was a really cool idea, since Thunderclash is the name of Skywarp's minicon in Armada, why not just call the Sparkless Seeker Thunderclash?
Oh, but see, Thunderclash is a big name for the UK folks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a
Because we
He's,
got him as Machine Wars Optimus Prime
Optimus
here, but
Prime.
it was Thunderclash over there.
Yeah, I know.
I want a Thunderclash figure so bad because it's got the firing gimmick, but man, that GPS is so bad. Because I've got the Machine Wars Prime, but he's missing that firing gimmick that Thunderclash had.
I was looking for there's a KO of it. I was trying to find the KO. Yeah. Graham, Collector 75 told me about it, but
R.I.P.
hard to find.
R.I.P. He's still around.
But I believe
okay.
the missiles on that thing fire really hard. Like
Really?
they'll poke your eye out. Makes me want it even more.
That's the
Yeah,
proper
Right.
That's
That's the
proper
reason to
missile
get it.
firing
Yeah,
right there.
this guy right here fires really, really well.
Yeah.
It's so cool
Who you
because
talking
I got this guy that fires, and now I also have the Japanese Megatron that comes with bullets that fire.
Yeah.
It's just so
I
cool.
gotta
to have
maybe print some bullets for it.
There's another name for him, Skyquake. You could say it's G1 Sky.
Skyquake from TF Prime because he was the green jet. The
Yep.
Y'all notice?
Oh, but Skyquake.
Y'all notice Deluxe is
Skyquake
over
was
there.
on-
He's just shopping.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, Deluxe.
He's getting those.
That's
things
all right.
I got the
He's
new age
he's getting the new age.
Mark
knew
hopped
it.
on here and already spent $100.
I bought the Diaclone Browning thing and stuff.
I'm waiting for Dr. Wu to come out. with
That's
the
what we do,
Beachcomber,
JRC.
Yeah.
All of us just cost each other so much money.
I still want the red one. Like I haven't. I missed out on Red Wing. I was thinking about getting him, and I've been on the fence about getting Red Wing.
I think last year he came out as you could get him from Entertainment Earth.
I think he's still.
He came out at Target first and then disappeared for about 3 months and then came back as an Entertainment Earth exclusive.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Gotta love Target. You saw my picture.
If I had one, I'd love it. Yeah.
Well, I was being sarcastic, but yeah. Because I think there's one in stock in the CMD store.
Somebody called us plastic pushers.
Yeah, true.
Plastic pushers.
Hey man, you want some plastic? That's a voice I will not do in a video. That'll offend somebody.
A lot of people were throwing a fit with trying to get a Red Wing because he was hard to get. Like I think he was only with the Target card, or think you could get him or something.
Yeah,
at first he was a red card. That was the whole idea about him, the Red Wing Target exclusive.
And I got my Red Wings when I was in Fort Bragg, but that's a different story.
And then later on, he was just like widely available through Entertainment Earth. Like he didn't sell out right away.
Told you.
Freaking told you.
Breaking news.
Them dang alt accounts.
There it is.
I will say this much: I
think I have all of the Tetra.
The Decius drone is not worth it. Like
it's not. I got like 5 of those things.
Yeah, that doesn't mean it's worth it. You just buy 5 of things.
Yeah.
You're a completionist.
He's an over completionist.
Yes.
Well, I built one day I'll do a video, but I built a huge Quintesson army of multiple because there's not a lot of Quintessons, right?
Right.
But if you buy multiples, you have a large army. I have like a whole shelf of Quintessons now.
Wow.
How do you have any money left buying all that stuff from Tauntaun?
I did something like that with the classics, the Junkions. They had just a generic Junkion, and then they had oh my god, what's his name?
Look at you, Larkin.
Whoa!
I still get to get my Unicron out. I have not.
Did you get the Toyhax labels for him yet?
Nah, not yet. I guess I should, but
because it covers the mouth. It covers the mouth.
I'm still debating on it because either I 3D print the thing so I can have 2, like because you can 3D print some files to have both.
I bought 5 of DC.
See, I'm not the only one.
I like the.
That's the kind of thing you mentioned in a review to stop people from buying them.
You know when
I liked it. I gave him good.
That's a good figure. Yeah, that's a great figure. I love the paint, the weathering and damage and everything. It looks good on him.
You know what? I really doubled up on a figure like that was with the Retgar and the generic Junkion from the classic.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I bought 2 of each so I could turn 1 of each into robots, 1 of each into motorcycles and have them riding each other.
And now you're going to get the Studio Series 86 one and do the same thing.
Yep.
I pre-ordered 2 of the
Scrap
Studio
heap.
Series 86.
I have a second Scourge. I can't wait to get sweeps. I want sweeps so bad.
Not a real. The color's different. They got different hands. I think. I wish they would have had different heads. I wish they had different heads.
Like no facial hair heads. That would be kind of cool.
That would have been so cool. I mean, you could. There's a little change in the blue.
Or do the nails
are different? Yeah, the nails or hands are different.
The other hand is different.
But I wish
they would give
him a new head sculpt. God, that would have been so much. I mean, that wouldn't cost very much to give him a new head sculpt. I mean, even just the head sculpt, that would have been it.
Thanks, Craig. You too.
Well,
see, my feeling on the Decius drone, and I'm just going to say this, is like it looks cool. It's just not my thing. That's
I love it. It's a good figure. They've actually fixed the flaps on the legs too. Every new copy that comes out, they've actually fixed that. So
that's something I noticed with hell, can't think of his name. Shitstorm. That's really secure now. The chest piece.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I hated my Starscream. I could. Yeah. You looked at Starscream wrong, it popped off.
Yeah.
I think they fixed it with what's his name?
Started with Thundercracker, they fixed it.
Thundercracker, then they fixed it with the Rainmakers, and then
no, his stuff sucks.
Is the only version.
Yeah, my 3D printed stuff sucks.
Trash, dude. I sent that little coordination set off to get painted. I can't.
Wait. Yeah, I can't wait to see how it comes out, man.
Get it back. I think it's my buddy down in Texas, so hopefully I need to reach out to him and see if he got it yet. But I'm excited to see that painted.
I'm guessing TFCON Geek was one of the people that got screwed by Amazon last year on that deal.
Oh yeah, wow. Yeah. I'm gonna say this again just because I know I've been showing him off on the stream. Thank you, Kato.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
You're
Nothing.
very
I got 5
welcome.
of them. I got 5 of them because I am
No,
ready.
you're very welcome. They were sitting here. I wasn't going to do anything with them, and I knew you wanted them, so
Yep. I want
What was it?
I still want Ironhide, Prowl, Dirge, and Ramjet, and those 4 like I want them to release those sets. Any what
it got really quiet.
I'm reading
I thought you were still talking. I thought you were finishing.
400 for God Neptune. Sheesh.
I'm reading Kato's behind the scene comment over here.
I saw the comment. Is FJ DeSanto found of?
Yeah, that's what I was trying. I was trying to compute that too.
Yeah.
I don't know. Are you looking forward to that
Is he
tomorrow?
fond of Invincible?
Maybe fond of Invincible?
Maybe you might be able to ask him tomorrow.
Are you looking forward to that, Kato?
I am. He seems like
You
a really
nervous?
nice guy.
He's
Rodimus
chill.
knows.
He's really
Yeah,
chill.
He's just a dude. Like we've been talking a little bit just in like messaging, and he's just a guy. And it's
he and I could talk about New York. I'll tell you now. Like you know how like Bert, you know how you and I can talk like Japanese stuff. He could talk Japanese stuff. He could talk about like he and I would talk about things like in Canal Street, like in New York City, because he's from New York, obviously. And we would talk about like different things like in the city, and we would talk about and then we would talk about like different characters, different Transformers, and he would say, "Oh, I can't wait till you see this," and like he gets really excited about stuff, and that's why like I guess maybe because I've been very mellow when it comes down to the things I don't like, from the show, but and he handles the criticism really well,
really,
because he'll do, you know what I mean, like. I'll give him a lot of credit for that. Is that he handles the criticism like he understands. He wanted to make the things that he was limited to.
Oh yeah,
just
they were all
like I tagged him in the thing that said that he was coming on tomorrow, and a friend of ours had a reasonably straightforward comment, but it could come across harshly. Yeah, but he was just saying, "Hey, make sure to ask him about this, and this," and within minutes. FJ chimed in, like he's just like, "We'll do, no problem," and just had a conversation with.
I
saw that.
Wait to see the comments on tomorrow. I can't wait. It's gonna be so good. Oh,
I can tell you right now, I am not going to bring up voice acting. So if anybody's want me to bring up the voice actors, I'm not going to do it.
It's going to be brought up. It's going to be brought up for everybody else.
He has answered the questions about voice acting. He did it with Rodimus Primal. He cleared all that up with Rodimus Primal and said that if there were a lot of things that if it were up to him completely, but budgets are what they are. You got X amount of money to spend. You work around the budget.
Thanks, Lazy Jedi.
Man, I know you're a couple drinks in, Lazy Jedi. I don't think that is a topic we want to get into.
No, not at all. There are, but we're not discussing.
Yeah,
we're not going to bash anybody.
I haven't been drinking at all. I'll discuss it. Fuck them.
Of course,
I know Lazy Jedi. In fact, he's one of the. Remember earlier I said that I know 2 guys in Pennsylvania that go to.
Right.
What was it called?
Retrocon.
He's one of them.
Okay.
So, and I happen to know for a fact he's a couple drinks in as we speak.
So his profile picture is true.
Yes.
Oh, man. I mean, everybody.
I am not going to open up this can of worms, but I don't like the Disney trilogy. That's all I'm going to say. Enough said.
Everybody brings
that's how you open the worms. The can is open.
I opened a can of worms the other day, and they just sat there and did nothing. It was not at all what it was advertised.
It didn't cause any trouble whatsoever.
They just sat there.
We got to put fire underneath them.
Because they were dead or something.
But no, I mean, all YouTubers are good. They bring their own thing to the table. There's a lot of YouTube Transformer reviewers. And everybody brings something to the table. So, I mean, there's not really I don't think there's a bad one. There are some suspect ones, but, other than that, but like I said, they're doing what they got to do. Don't hate the player, hate the game,
I think a lot of people get a misconception that we don't like certain YouTubers because when people will make a comment on a video and say, hey, have you seen this other person's review? They did X, Y, Z. And we'll go and delete that comment because that's not that's not
Yeah.
really cool to do that. You know, this is my channel, this is my video.
This is the
Why
way
would
I
I?
do it.
Don't be
Yeah,
directing
I do
people
mine,
somewhere
dude.
else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and so people take that as, oh, you hate that person. Well, no, I've never met that person. I got nothing against them. And more often than not, the person that you're talking about is somebody that I also watch, but that
Right.
person doesn't need any help advertising their channel. They're doing pretty good. They don't need you on my channel advertising them.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, another thing is too, a lot of us a lot of, unless there are exceptions, but a lot of us won't watch reviews of stuff that we are likely to get ourselves. Even our own. Like if Larkin put something up, I mean, we talk every day. But if I put something up or Larkin put something up, we'll go in and drop a quick, like a drive-by comment and a like.
Just to get that view count.
That's right. But odds are we didn't watch each other's video yet because we don't want to. I don't want to repeat something he says, I don't want to feel like if I do repeat something he says, I don't want it to be because I heard it on his.
Yeah,
And,
I didn't watch
something that like I'm excited for. I kind of like you want to experience firsthand. There are some figures that I don't watch reviews of ahead because I kind of want to get it first and then get my actual reactions.
You want to mess around with it yourself, and you want to be able to play around with yourself. Like,
want to be surprised, right?
Yeah, because there is fun in that first time you transform a transformer into the alt mode and trying to figure it out. It's that puzzle. It's just as fun as playing with it in robot mode or transforming it into vehicle mode. Like,
it was such a shift for me because that was kind of watching the reviews was kind of like my way to my drug, if you will. A lot of times when I'm building my Optimus Prime collection, a lot of these figures were older figures that have been out. So I'm buying them online, I'm buying them secondhand, or I'm buying them on eBay. And while I'm waiting for them to arrive, I would just go to YouTube and watch as many reviews as I could find, which is where the idea came from. I'm like, a lot of these figures don't have reviews. And I got a ton of Optimus Primes. I can just start a series on that character.
Yeah, I got a ton of Starscreams I can do.
And so it kind of shifted into like what you guys are saying. It's like, well, now I have a figure that I know, like I get this Prominian, the Stellaris Prominian. I know I'm going to review him. That's a given. So I'm not going to watch anybody's review until after I shot mine. I didn't watch Kato's Battle Cat review until after I shot mine. Because I don't want to just repeat what I just heard Kato say.
That's right. Yeah. And you'll do it. You not only do you take the chance on repeating something, but you end up fighting your own brains. Like, I want to say this, but I won't say it because he said it. So everything that you say is normal. It's funny. Yeah. Chauncey says, but if I can only watch one of you, which one should it be? None of us.
Ooh. And hey, if you, I know we're mainly do transforming reviews, but we do other stuff too. If y'all don't mind, go in there, just give it a like, give it a watch a little minute here and there, because it really helps us. My my GI Joe stuff, my 52 toy stuff, my NECA stuff doesn't do that well. It doesn't do that well. So why don't you just go in there and just give it a thumbs up and then just leave? You don't have to watch it. Just support us.
There's something I think that first of all, not just the six of us, but many of us, the guys in the comments and some of us who are obviously communicating with each other, elsewhere, we do watch each other's videos. But what would help out the most, I mean, I like the fact that we've built a community. We really think about it. We have built
definitely
a Transformers YouTube community of, we got some people who we have to delete their comments, and we have some people that, we have some weird things that happen, and we also have fun. I'm always trying to work on the script for my next Transformers discussion video, and sometimes when I take a break, I might watch one of your guys' videos. But what would help out the most, really, honestly, for all of us, really, is to, when we are putting up videos and we see it, since we're subscribed to each other, just turn it on and put it in the background and let it play.
That's exactly
because
what I
then. Then what you're doing is you're contributing to your favorite YouTubers just by, even if you don't have the opportunity to watch the whole thing, but you're sitting there on your computer because you're doing something else, just turn it on, maybe turn the volume down really low and minimize it, and then just look at do your other work that you're doing. And then this way that you're going to go back and you're going to watch it later, but at least you've given that person that
interaction.
because YouTube is weird with their algorithm right now. I don't know what the heck is going on.
Man.
Like, I mean, Bert was talking about it earlier. Is that like,
for a while.
You know, I think March they flicked the switch, and all of a sudden everybody's views have been going down. Our subscribers are going up, but our views are not. And it's like, well, what's going on here?
Yep.
You know?
I've been experiencing that for a couple of years now, actually.
I mean, it's been a problem, and I wonder what's causing it. Why our videos are not getting shared, getting
not
tagged.
even to our subs. Not even to our subs. I get comments every once in a while. I get a comment from a subscriber that says, "Hey, I didn't know you were back," and I'm like, "I never left." Oh well, YouTube never shows me your videos.
Yeah, I miss Memo. Memo had a premiere tonight, his first premiere, and I didn't get any like a thing.
Yeah, I don't get notifications at all either. It's because you guys in the chat, hey, I got this one coming up. I got this one coming. Or I will, if I happen to pop on YouTube, it'll show me what's premiering now. But I never get
also why so many of us, like we're trying to like share our stuff on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, and I don't want to use all those other social media platforms. I can't stand Facebook. I Twitter is like
Twitter's evil.
It's just trash.
It's trash.
I mean, in Instagram, like there is no search algorithm for in Instagram, so only your followers. Yeah. And if you're using hashtags like crazy, does Instagram like really like push anything? So now, like YouTube's.
Oh, go ahead. I'll let you finish before I jump in.
So YouTube's algorithm is just like all kinds of like,
Thanks, Sean.
Yeah, fewer market saturation. Could be it, but I'm the type of videos I do are different. I don't do many toy reviews. If I'm doing a toy review, it's because I really want to do a review for it. But the videos that I do take a lot longer, so they need the views. And for me, being the largest channel out of most of us in the community, I'm like, how come I'm not getting like 60, 70, 80,000 views on one of my big videos? What the heck is going on here? So,
well, if you look at your analytics anymore, I checked mine today. Mine's an even split. I get 50% of my views are from subscribers, 50% from non-subscribers, which is just
the majority of my views are from non-subscribers. And
normally it's between like 50-50 or 60-40 between like mostly non-subscribers to subscribers.
4 or 5 years ago, I put out a Prime video on a Monday morning, and I would have a couple thousand views that day.
Yeah.
And oftentimes I would have tens of thousands of views by the end of the week. I haven't seen those kinds of numbers in 4 or 5 years. Now if I get 1,000 within the week, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Wow. And that's only on the Prime videos. Anything that's not Prime eats shit. Nobody watches that stuff.
Yeah.
That's so true.
I average I average 300 to 400 views per video.
And you're using the tags and stuff like that too, right?
Yeah. Same system I've always used.
And I love doing like G.I. Joe. I mean, because they're easy. You don't have to transform anything or anything. But like my
you're somebody now.
My last G.I. Joe was Snake Eyes and Timber. Wonderful set. But nobody, not a whole lot. Which I'm not known for G.I. Joes, but I've done a couple of G.I. Joe reviews. Quite a few and everything. I still have a lot to do. And my NECA, my Puppet Master, I love those things. A lot of people really don't know what Puppet Master is, but my NECA stuff does not do good at all.
Mine either. And I have so much fun with NECA. Of course, you've seen what I do. I pull in the movie clips. It's like, this weapon was used here, and I spent my very first Terminator review. I spent 2 days making that 10-minute video. So proud of it. And I think it had 300 views after a month.
And I love taking pictures. Yeah. Pictures are so much fun to do with NECA stuff and G.I. Joe because you can pose them a lot better than what Transformers most of the time. And I love taking pictures. I think I did some really great, even on my Instagram, the G.I. Joe stuff doesn't do that well either. But man, I think they're the best photos I take are my G.I. Joe and NECA stuff because they're just much easier.
Y'all really need to stick around toward the ends of his videos because I've always say it. You take really good pictures to
fantastic.
Seriously.
Thank you.
Really
I love it. It's fun. I want to do more. I want to have backdrops. Do that one you posted, Kato, with the G.I. Joe. With the
extreme sets.
Extreme sets.
Oh, that was awesome.
That's a beautiful picture.
That's a one and done. I guarantee I will not be able to recreate that. They're all up there. If anybody wants an extreme set that I don't know what to do with,
I still got to put mine together. I'll put mine up. I don't even put it together yet.
And I want to bring up something about the comments real quick, because this kind of got drawn to my attention earlier today, where somebody says that I delete comments, even though it was a positive comment.
Oh, yeah.
You guys need to keep in mind that some comments go into a YouTube filter. There's an automatic YouTube, even if you post something positive, it could have some trigger word that goes into the filter. And a lot of times we forget to check the held for review. And after a certain amount of time, those delete. And I know the
held for review hasn't been working very well lately either.
Yeah, I know mine catches, like if you put a hashtag, it goes in the filter. If you put a link, it goes into the filter. So if anybody ever thinks I'm deleting a positive review or a positive comment of yours, 9 times out of 10, it went in that filter and I never saw it in the first place.
Yep.
Here's something crazy.
Filter, the held for review section hasn't been working for me anyway. When I look at it on the computer, I have to go on my phone and look at it from the app to see the comments that have been held for review.
Yeah, I'll get a notification and I won't see it. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Go to
stuff like that happens.
Join in one of T-Man 978's live chats, and if you want to really bug him, just mention him. His name like T-Man 978 gets filtered automatically, and his mods have to have a field day. Just every time somebody responds to him, they have to approve it.
He just popped up with a comment. I was trying to get it.
Oh yeah, there you go.
In comments, I'll get a notification in the studio app, but I can't interact with it. They'll not be in. Yeah, there's sometimes it used to do that a lot more often, but not as much. But for me,
I've been getting that a lot too, where you got the little bell at the top of the page that shows you your notifications, and there'll be comments there, and I'll go click on the comment to reply to it.
It's not there,
and it's not there. It's gone.
Yep. Or it's a comment you've already looked at an hour earlier.
And it'll say comment no longer available. Yeah.
Yeah, YouTube's deleting a lot of comments on their own.
Because there was a guy that mentioned today, it was in another thread, that he unsubscribed to me because I deleted his comment. It wasn't me. So, we try. I mean, I go out of my way to try to read every comment that's put on my channel. I either put a little heart thing on it, or I'll take the time to comment. I love the interaction with you guys.
I interact with a lot of my comments too. And the thing is that for me, I get so much more that it's like.
I forgot the balloons were back there. What the hell?
The birthday boy.
Somebody's tagging me. Flashbacks over in Iraq. What the hell?
I just bought a Core Soundwave.
Nice.
Oh.
It's a good one.
I'm not buying anything while I'm on this
Deluxe
stream.
mentioned NECA. I couldn't help myself. I had to start messing around with the
I have a
Godzilla
Godzilla NECA too. I have one Godzilla NECA. I reviewed it too.
Mine are all downstairs.
Godzilla figure.
I think I have the new movie.
Let me get the Uzi 9mm. Are you Sarah Connor? Yes.
I think the one I have is the newer movie ones. I think the one I have for Godzilla.
Oh, the MonsterVerse ones.
Yeah.
My dad has the one that has the beam ray. Actually, has the like where it hits. So like the beam ray actually hits the ground and like bounces up.
Nice.
So it's kind of cool.
I'm looking for Frankenstein. I've seen some really great pictures of Frankenstein on Instagram, and I want to pick that one up too.
I've been looking for one for you, Deluxe, because I didn't know you wanted it, and I've seen it once at Walmart.
I'll probably go to Target tomorrow because I'm going to pick up tracks from Best Buy like you did today.
I went to Best Buy today looking for tracks, and I went to 2.
Isn't it weird that Best Buy is getting all the?
They've been getting a lot of stuff. They've been getting a while. I mean, not just Transformers. They've been getting a lot of action. I don't
think my Best Buy is going to get anything, and I mean like merchandise ever again.
Yeah, they have it in stock, but they won't ship him.
That Best Buy in my area looks bad, dude. I walked in there today. I'm like, every time I come in here, there are less aisles and less shelves.
Wow. Yeah, mine too.
Wow.
It's like the toy aisle in Best Buy used to be kind of fun to see, but it's a ghost town now. So I looked online and just happened to find they had tracks, so I ordered.
Yeah, I got tracks in the
Wing Finger.
I hope your tracks comes with all of his wheels.
I did get this bad boy though. The only other.
You did go for it. You got Wing Finger.
I'm not even going to do it. I'm going to do a versus on my tracks. Everybody's reviewed him already, so I'm just going to verse with him. I'm going to do Ultra Magnus too. I finally found Ultra Magnus from Kingdom. I'm just
Well,
gonna
supposedly
do,
Entertainment
versus.
Earth got the confirmation that I sent mine back. So hopefully I'll get one with 4 wheels, because though I really didn't like the car mode or the transformation, I love the robot mode. The robot mode looked great, and I'm really, really hoping that, what's this? I'll bring that
Lazy
one up.
Jedi.
Jeez.
So hey,
I take it that he does
to-
not like Optibotimus.
Oh, wow.
That's what I'm gathering that.
We
his
Larkin,
brain to mouth filter right now is turned off.
we should.
If it wasn't a
we should tell 'em
Tuesday
about
night,
our,
mine would be that way.
Which one?
Larkin, we should tell them about our deal of the week that just got canceled.
Oh, mine just got canceled too.
Oh, did it? So
Yeah.
Larkin
you-
shares a. We have another chat on Instagram where
Oh,
we
know
always
you
talking.
do. We know
You know
do.
we do. He sends a leak out that says, "Hey, you guys want to jump on this?" It was on Amazon, and it was the
12 cents. The
13
legend
cents,
scale,
yeah.
the legend scale, Bruticus,
Yeah.
KO.
It was like KO Legend
Really?
Scale Combiner Wars Bruticus.
Oh yeah, what,
No,
they
no,
got hacked.
Was it the
Iron-
Iron Factory?
Iron
I
Factory.
think it's Iron Factory. Yeah.
Yeah. It was 13 cents. And we were
That's
just
awesome.
waiting. We were biding our time, and sure enough, today I get a message that your order has been canceled.
I told the guys that, hey, if you guys don't get it, I'll give you twice of what you spent.
Right, you owe me a
I owe
quarter.
you a quarter.
You know what? We'll call it even for the Galvatron filler pieces
Hero fillers.
for the shoulder.
Yeah.
Speaking of Galvatron fillers, I actually ordered some from JRC.
But it's parts forming, isn't it?
It is parts forming, but I mean, for the price, it was like less than $5.
We're
I've
G1ers.
done-
Parts forming doesn't bother us.
Yeah, I don't mind about Omega Supreme is parts forming.
I love parts forming, man. I think every combiner moving forward, just like a Toy World's Devastator, that has parts forming. I think every
Okay.
MP combiner should be parts forming. It's going to last longer. I mean, if you have TFC stuff, old MMC stuff like Predator King, that stuff's a floppy mess. I guarantee you by now, it's going to get worse.
I mean, their Bruticus though is pretty impressive though. So,
I mean,
MMC,
this is one of my favorite things ever. So
that
was one of the first
company
third party.
is
Whoa.
Oh,
that company
we lost
is.
Well, we lost the host.
No, Kato.
We also,
Oh,
what
Oh.
happened to Jason?
I don't
We
know.
lost
It's just-
the host.
it just
Oh
all.
hell! It's our
Are we
party
still-
now, boys.
Let me look at the YouTube. Let me look at the YouTube and make sure that we're still going.
We are.
We're still going.
Holy
Yeah,
crap!
he
that's
can
weird.
leave. If he can leave,
He can
we
leave.
still can go on.
Should we send him
All
an invite to his own?
How long have we been on?
No, he'll be all right.
No, we should.
We
We
have been
should
on for
block
an
him.
hour and a half.
Hour and a
Yeah,
half.
should block him.
So if he tries to join in now, who gets the
think he- I
notification
think
to
he
let
can.
him in?
Oh,
I think he lets himself
it's funny that Bert has all these thoughts in his head.
No,
though, right?
it's happened to me. It's happened to me quite a few times on around 30, and I just get back in.
that little power trip just keeps going.
That's right.
Like who? Who lets
It's
him
that-
in now?
That rush of power there.
He lets himself in. Lag bait. I don't mind parts forming at all. I don't know
Yep.
where that.
There he is.
There he
There it
is.
is.
The margarita hit me.
Yeah. No, the
Hit back.
Y'all,
so yeah,
okay.
Fans Project is a company that I sorely miss, man. I
Skywarp.
really loved.
They
That's
were my
everyone
first third
They
party.
were
that
one of
I
the first
bought
third parties
into.
around.
I think they were a lot
Jay,
of people's
Duke's,
first third
Duke's
party.
comment right here. Skywarp threw you down a flight of stairs, you guess. Dude,
Y'all, I am.
that was. I'll tell you something. Having Lazy Eyebrow do that skit was hilarious. And
That was so funny though. That just Megatron just standing there, look like that.
He
What-
is so
tumbling.
creative.
yeah,
Man, what a great sense of humor he has. Like the way he puts that across on his
Well,
stop motion
and
is just hilarious.
that was the thing. Like I actually talked with him about it. I said like, hey, like this is what we're kind of thinking of doing. Doing like a have Skywarp teleport in and have him push someone down a Decepticon flight of stairs, maybe Starscream, and have all the other Decepticons there sitting there look at him, and then laugh at him hysterically. And so then he put it together. And he did the Astro Train clip, which was great. The whole like, space doesn't work like that because jettison some weight or I'll never make it back to Cybertron. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of. Wah! That was so funny.
Hey everybody, I'm packing up my stuff because I'm gonna be moving next year, so I'll start it earlier. Man, I've noticed something. I don't know if y'all remember Warbertron.
Yeah,
man, their boxes are freaking nuts.
Beautiful boxes.
Look at that.
Really?
Hey, Deluxe, what was that figure that you were holding up earlier? Was that a Nemesis?
Oh, yeah. This is the and it's really cool going back through stuff. You forget what you have because I have so much stuff. This is the Black Convoy. This is the recolor of the Optimus Prime from I think Classics or something. Generation.
Oh, okay.
So this is
I would
Black
love
Convoy.
current generations Laser Prime.
Dude, I'm finding stuff, man, I forgot I had, and I'm just like, it's awesome.
You gonna find that Unicron yet and open yet?
Yeah, I haven't opened that Unicron. I still sit in my living room.
Oh my God.
In the box. Yeah, I have it. I have it like that, so I can do it.
Is it a
You
farm?
have it like that? Yeah, you do.
Patriot Prime, did you ever get that?
Reveal the
Unicron in
Shield.
mail
Was it Reveal the
from
Shield?
the
Bacon?
sub?
Okay.
He's still here. I have yet to open that too.
Oh my God.
Which
Who,
one?
Unicron?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. I thought you were supposed to review that or something.
me too.
That's going to take a long ass time, man. That's going to take a long ass time, man.
I just didn't even attempt to review that thing.
No, I'm not either. Everybody, their moms has already.
I thought about doing an unboxing with it because he's been out long enough. Everybody and their brothers reviewed it. It's not mine, which makes me a little nervous messing with it too much. But I thought it would be a fun thing to unbox with Dylan. Dylan stressed to me, "Do not open that without me." My 7-year-old has the brain focus of a goldfish, and so he's out doing. It's just every time I'll mention, "Hey, you want to come up and do this?" No, I'm going to play Minecraft and build.
Oh yeah, how are those Pop Vinyl reviews going?
Jeez.
Those were burning hot there for about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
My kids right now are like all about He-Man right now. They want to see everything He-Man.
Yay!
My daughter picked up her fork and was like, "By the power of Grayskull!"
Nice.
And
Nice.
and my son was like, power, like, because my son's only 2, so like, and like my son has been going around the house going, He-Man, 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 He-Man. It's like, it's so funny. I'm loving it.
I really want that show not to disappoint.
My 2-year-old daughter, when I got Castle Grayskull, I had it done at the kitchen table for about 2 weeks, and I got a couple of extra figures for her to play with. And this is something that I've always done is in my toy rooms, I always have copies of some toys that I have on the floor. So when the kids are little and they come into the room, they know those are their toys. The ones on the shelf are my toys. So she has some He-Man figures and Skeletor and whatnot. So when I got Castle Grayskull, it was at the kitchen table for a couple of weeks. And then I brought my Battle Cat down there and she loved it. She absolutely ate it up. Well, when I brought everything back up here and I put everything on my shelf, I picked up the flocked Panther. So I took my regular Panther and I gave it to her.
That didn't fly.
First words out of her mouth, "Where's my green and red Battle Cat?" Every time she comes up here, "Is that my green red Battle Cat?" We were at Walmart today. She saw the figure. "Is that my green red Battle Cat?"
Damn right it is.
My daughter, because I got the Castle Grayskull too. My daughter has basically taken over Grayskull, kicked all the occupants out, and Barbies? Is has it now.
Yep.
So
As it
I'm
should
looking-
be.
I'm looking forward to that really nice shiny chrome Battle Armor He-Man.
Oh, I think
have coming out
blue streaks.
It comes with a.
Did you ever find one of these? The
I
Battle
do.
Armor
Yeah, I got it. Yeah,
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get the shiny repaint that comes with that Battle Damage Battle Cat, and he's
Is
also
that a
got
Target exclusive?
I don't know, but he's also got a base that attaches to Grayskull and expands the floor.
really,
So as soon as I get that, one of the cats is gonna go to her. So
Patriot Prime, did you find the Keldor 2-pack?
I did.
Okay, we
I
have
did.
like tons of those.
he found
right now.
found one for me too.
That thing is shelf warming in Hawaii.
Now they're
It's
shelf
shelf
warming
warming
here too.
everywhere now.
Yep, they're
Yeah.
shelf warming here too.
I saw that the new version of the regular He-Man and Skeletor used the classic head, and I it hasn't been in my stores yet, but I want those two, that He-Man and Skeletor.
Those are the ones that say new for 21 on the corner, and the bodies are the same, but they got the classic heads.
Yep,
I've seen some folks putting that Keldor head on the Revelation Skeletor, and it looks pretty good.
Fits? Wow,
really?
I'm pretty sure I saw it.
I've got
the human-looking head or the Skeletor.
The human-looking head on. I'm pretty sure I saw that.
Okay,
I'm looking forward to the new cartoon
because they've made these just as like take apartable as.
I'm not allowed to ruin anything, aren't I?
Here's our new word for tonight.
I'm about to go. I'm about to go to bed because it's way past my bedtime, and
it is
hours this week. Bullshit.
But I wanted to say real quick,
starting these streams in the middle of the night again.
Rodimus Primal, message me after this. I don't care about spoilers. I want to know if I'm going to be disappointed or not.
I did pick up the comic though, and it's not that bad.
Just nod your head. Is what we're worried about something we should worry about?
He already posted it. He already posted. Me and probably we're talking a little bit. I mean, he didn't spoil anything. But he said,
Bert doesn't want to get spoiled.
Nope.
It's not as woke as everybody thinks it's going to be.
I'm optimistically looking forward to that series.
Yeah, I am too. I think it's going to be great.
Especially after I just wrapped up the 2000 series talking about our kids again. I popped that in a couple weeks ago, hoping to get Dylan interested. He's sitting there with Minecraft. I'm like, hey, let's start He-Man. Okay. 3 minutes into it, he's Minecrafting again. I was like, hell. I watched the entire series.
My 2-year-old daughter, it's funny because I got the entire series. I got that DVD set we talked about a couple of streams ago. But now there's full complete episodes of both He-Man and She-Ra on YouTube. Yep. And they just randomly pop up. So she'll get on the couch with me and she'll, let's watch He-Man. Let's watch She-Ra. I'll just turn on YouTube and I'll pop in a random episode. She's loving it. On this past weekend, she was sick. So we were actually on our way to Orlando on set. We were going to have a weekend in Orlando, and Saturday on our way there, she started throwing up. So we had to turn around and come right back. And so it's been a shitty weekend with her puking and all of that. Upside is that because she's throwing up so much and her little body's fighting whatever she had, she was very she's usually very hyper and energetic, and she won't sit still to watch anything. She's not a cuddler like her sisters were. So because she was so tired, she was into that cuddle, hold me mood. So she tells me, I want to watch He-Man. And I'm like, this is the perfect time to introduce you to the Dolph Lundgren He-Man. Play. And we sat there and we watched that whole movie, and she ate it up. She loved it. She couldn't believe He-Man in real life. She was so excited about it.
Yeah.
And to this day, that's still Frank Langella's favorite part he's played.
Really?
Yeah.
He's chewing it up, man. He was having so much. You could tell he was having fun with that character.
I watched an interview with him the other day, just out of curiosity, because I watched it recently too. And somebody asked him about it. Says, you were this renowned actor. I said, how did you approach that role? And he's like, well, my 4-year-old loved He-Man at the time. I took the opportunity to play Skeletor. And I actually asked, he had an old acting friend of his. He said, how should I play this role? And all the guy told him, and he took it, was embrace the character. And that's what he did. And he just chewed that scenery up.
He did. Mm-hmm. He did.
And then he said, when he took it, when that movie came out, he got the whole theater to himself, just him and his son, and said his son fell asleep 3 minutes into the movie and never saw him as Skeletor to begin with.
That's awful.
I will say, I like Frank Langella's Skeletor is so great, and then at the end when he becomes
Skelegod,
basically, right?
Skelegod.
Like it, and the whole I can feel it going through me.
You are of no consequence to me.
Like it was just he was so cool in that role, and I think Evil Lynn was awesome in that movie. I mean, the movie itself didn't follow He-Man at all. That's why everybody hated it. Because it just really didn't follow He-Man.
There was a lot of budget cuts and time constraints that just did not allow them to do what they wanted to do. The director had very little to work with.
And did you understand why at the end when Skeletor and He-Man are fighting, all the lights went out and everything? That's because they ran out of money, and the director himself shot that scene after they've already taken down half the sets, and that's why it was dark.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I remember them saying that. I wonder why did we get a Courtney Cox figure? That's what I wanted. So
That's all you wanted was
who asked for who asked if they had a hot tub at the hotel room? Was that? PT?
We were talking about that earlier. Yeah.
Okay.
Hot tub time machine.
Belly
flop contest at the hot tub.
Naked in a hot tub at TFCON.
No, sir.
Man.
I'm not getting any deluxe Patriot Prime primal suit.
Yeah.
But naked belly flop contest on the hot tub.
You damn right it's gonna be a belly flop.
Nope.
And I wouldn't do a belly flop. It would definitely be a cannonball. And let me tell you something. The entire
Fucking die.
Hey, it's getting close, y'all. I mean,
It's getting real close.
3 months, man. We're getting there.
I finally get to meet y'all, except for Patriot Prime. I've met him already.
and Larkin, we have to book a flight.
I'm too far away. I'm hoping to go to the one in California.
Dude, you got that YouTube money, man. You might as well start cashing in some of that stuff, man.
I want to go to the one in
got that
California.
3D print money.
That 3D print money, that big 3D print money.
Oh yeah, are you going to the California one? I think I asked you already. I think I'm going to try.
I'm gonna try to.
that'd be
mix
awesome.
it
Yeah,
in
you can
with
just
the
swim to
business
that one.
Kato, you want to go to California with us?
Surf.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Surf.
about it.
He's gonna surf.
I think
The thing is, my customer's in San Diego, so I'd have to stop there and then take a flight up to LA, see if I can fit
Would they
that
pay
in.
for it?
They'll pay my way to San Diego,
Nice.
but I'll
That's
probably
not bad.
pay my way
Will
up
they
to.
will they pay my way? I'm
And
just
we
asking.
won't even charge.
I just thought I'd ask.
We're definitely going to be the
I'm
one in
I'm a
Baltimore.
contractor. You could just,
Yeah,
Find some work.
we are not going to charge you to see us at TFCON like some of these asshole actors.
Oh, wait, what? We're not?
Oh no, yeah, y'all can come say hi to us, man. If y'all see us, y'all definitely just say hey. You know, like I said, I think before TFCON we'll probably have a little. All of us will have a live thing somewhere.
Oh,
We'll talk
sure.
about
If Inotabi goes and you give Kato $1, he'll dance.
yeah.
True story.
But seriously, y'all, I mean,
If Inutabi comes, I'll bring that.
I know Proto Man's going to be there. I think.
Oh,
the time goes
There's a
by
couple of
real
other people that
fast.
we know are going to be there.
M3 is going to be there. T-Man's going to be there. Fire Tox is going to be there. There's a bunch. I mean, it really surprised me.
Crimson Raptor's going to be there.
Crimson
Yeah,
Raptor.
Crimson Raptor's going to be there.
I'm going to tell you right now, it goes by really quick. And if you want to talk to
It does.
anybody, you better make time because you.
I need to reach out to Transformers and Video Games and see if he's coming because I've been talking to him a lot too lately.
That'd be cool.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, him. If he goes, that'd be cool.
Well, he's the one that sent me the link for this also.
Man, what a nice guy.
Like we've been
He's an
talking.
enabler.
He is. He's right there with us. We've been talking about this guy. We've been talking about those radio robots and all that stuff. And we've been chatting a lot lately. I'm wondering if he's coming. I'd like to meet him.
Because where's he at in Canada?
Canada.
Where's he at? Where he at in Canada?
I think he's on the eastern side, so it's probably more.
I think he's in
Canada.
Toronto?
our time zone. Patriot Prime. I think he's on the East Coast.
Yeah, because I've done a sit rep with him. It was the same time, so he's on this end.
Okay, well, that's cool. Yeah, I'll say it goes by real quick.
Yeah.
Too quick.
I'm flying in
Too
Thursday
quick.
and I'm flying out Sunday.
Yeah.
So,
I will be at RetroCon. I'll be at New York Comic Con and then TFCon. So,
I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to trying to figure out if we're going to go to GalaxyCon in Raleigh for a day or two, and then
When's that?
July.
Anyone who's going to
July
RetroCon,
26th.
tickets for the Cybertronic Spree are on sale.
all right, they'll be playing in the Taco Bell dumpster with Stan Bush. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Kidding. I love Stan Bush. Come on
yes.
now.
It's
He's
July
good,
29th.
Gone.
Kato taught me that trick.
I met Stan Bush. I've met him 3 times at BotCons. He's a really nice. He usually he'll do a panel.
Something unlike.
Gosh, you think you're me?
he also goes out there just like Greg Berger. He'll have a table. He'll have a table out there with everybody, so everybody can come up and talk to him and everything. And he'll be selling his his CDs and stuff and everything. And he'll have his
cool
publisher or something. But yeah, Stan Bush and Greg Berger, they'll be out there, just mingling with everybody, and they're really nice guys. They're really
Stan's awesome, man. What a nice guy. Like,
he's good.
I enjoyed talking to him. It took me a half hour to talk to him prior to the interview just to get the girly giddiness out.
That's one video that I'll go back and watch. I don't rewatch stuff with me in it most of the time, but I'll go back and watch those two just because freaking how awesome he was. Especially the one where when he started singing, when he brought out he was beforehand, he was like, if you want me to do a couple songs, and I was like, yes, I want you to do a couple songs.
Now YouTube's going to demonetize my video.
Yeah.
He wasn't getting monetized at the point.
Nope. I made sure I didn't even care. Didn't care. But yeah, he was like, I'll do I'll do the touch, and later on he said, you want me to do dare? I was like,
we almost forgot.
That's awesome. Thank you.
I'm actually like a raging asshole in person.
In person.
As opposed to what?
Follow myself, and I demand special treatment and shit.
And I destroy the universe.
What's different?
He won certain. He said he wanted certain M&Ms at this TFCON thing or something.
I better not be any fucking green M&Ms. I will tear some shit.
It's over.
Patriot Prime is going to be running around tearing down people's backdrops.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Yeah, Larry Kenny was definitely great guy to meet in person. Met Greg Berger.
I met him. Like I said, I met him at the BotCon. I had my MP Grimlock signed by him, and he was actually in the elevator at one time, and I got to meet Peter Cullen. I remember I've shown you. I think I've shown you a picture of me and him.
Yeah.
It was 2009, and they had some kind of celebration, like a Hall of Fame or something like that, and Peter Cullen was just sitting over there, just smoking a cigarette, just chilling and everything. And I said, I yelled at him and said, "Come over." And I remember because I had to take a camera, I didn't have my phone with me at that time, and it took like 4 shots of that camera. And he was really cool about it, and and I got to talk to him for about 5 minutes, and that was probably one of the highlights of my life as being a Transformer fan. I get to just sit there and just talk to, just outside, him just chilling, smoking a cigarette, and just, not, I'm sure he didn't want to be bothered, but God, hey man, what kind of opportunity do you have?
That is an opportunity.
So I got to sit them, and I have a picture on my Facebook and everything with it, and it was awesome. It was one of my favorite moments.
Cool.
Let's face it, we're really just paying an assload of money just to hang out with each other.
Yeah, pretty much.
You want to know what's really crazy? David K. I think he might be still following me on Twitter. Like he literally started following me that night.
That's a good dude too.
That I met him in person. Greg Berger was cool, for the most part.
I want to meet Alan Oppenheimer so bad, dude.
Alan Oppenheimer was a trip.
I want to meet that dude. I want to have Skeletor off with him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was being a celebrity.
I can write a book about what you don't know.
I'm surprised Patriot.
I should call you Wimplash.
What's that?
I'm surprised you talked to me at TFCON, man. To be honest,
I should call you Wimplash.
Hell, I was excited to meet you.
No, you wasn't.
You fell right into my arms, man.
I did. I tripped on the sidewalk. But it was high. It was a high sidewalk. I don't care who anybody would trip on that damn thing.
I want to meet Frank Welker, like straight up.
I do too. That's the last one I want to meet. That's the last voice actor that I would like to meet.
Yeah, that's right. Oppenheimer was supposed to make it to RetroCon, but I think because of He-Man, he can't. So, because he's in it. So,
who's that?
Alan Oppenheimer was supposed to be at RetroCon.
And he can't because of
previous engagements, which have to do with He-Man. Yeah. So, but I would love to meet. I would love to meet Frank Welker and try and see if I can out Megatron him. He probably will beat me like straight up, but just do like an impression and just be like, yes. Oh, I can't do it right now.
Oh yeah, I've met Balt Matrix. Good guy. He's up in the Northeast part, so I'm sure he'll be at TFCON. He's always
There'll be a bunch of guys there,
Yeah.
and I'm sure we're all gonna run into people, and
Bobby Skullface will be there. I talked to him last weekend.
Yeah, he'll be there.
And I think he lives here in Jersey.
No, Skullface. No, he lives in Maryland.
Oh, he lives in Maryland. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I've gone to his house quite a few times. I was on a podcast with Bobby Skullface.
Yeah, you were?
he has to. He I know that because of what he does for work, he has to wear the mask.
Yeah. That's what you should do, Kato.
Too late.
Yeah.
No,
I just have to
Baltimore,
every once in a while
he's
check in and
Baltimore.
get a few things cleared, but it's fine now.
Well, he's outside of Baltimore. He's not in Baltimore, but Bobby lives outside of Baltimore. But yeah, like I said, I was on a podcast with him for several years. That's how I actually got my name Deluxe, and how most of the people know me from. So
That's
Anyways.
not how I know you.
Wow.
I know
Yeah,
you.
no.
I know you biblically.
Yeah, whatever. Dude, we're gonna have fun, man. I don't care what you say.
Hot
Man.
tub.
We're gonna have a good time. Man.
Oh, it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. We have to go out.
But
and
until
eat.
then, I'm going to bed. You guys.
It's about time to shut this party down.
I'm going to BedCon in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's right. It's time for BedCon.
Well, yeah, let's wrap this up.
Special
This
guest
went on-
star, my daughter, who's been puking for 3 days.
Oh,
Hope she feels better.
Yeah,
Me too. Thank you.
All right, we'll wrap this up now. As usual, I enjoy my time with you, gentlemen.
yes, sir.
I mean, even though we're on Facebook Messenger all day long,
ding, ding,
this is
ding,
still,
ding,
this is still
ding,
awesome.
Yeah, and now Discord.
Happy
Yeah,
birthday! Happy birthday!
thank you.
Happy birthday!
It'll be over in 8
Happy
minutes.
birthday.
Do we
PPR.
have to sing?
Happy birthday.
I'll
Do
get
we
you
have
something
to
at
sing?
TFCON, man. I'll pick up something for you at TFCON.
to you.
It's a solo.
Keep going.
Solo act.
Happy
I want it.
birthday
No.
Yes.
to you.
I got demonetized right there.
You gotta put the not safe for work.
It's a good thing I was looking away, man. Oh.
All right. Well, guys, once again, thank you so much for hopping on with me tonight. You made my birthday special. I don't hang out with anybody anymore. You guys, I mean, it's awesome. You were my birthday party this evening, and I appreciate it. Everyone in the chat, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Those who super chatted me, that got me right there. I really appreciate it. You guys, we are why we do this, definitely. So I'm taking it out. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to click those bell icons to get notified when everyone uploads new videos. Once again, this is Patriot Prime signing out. Hooah!
Airborne.
Bye, folks.